Hi everyone, Kim here with Sunshine Creations and Crafts, and I've been asked to do a tutorial per se on a mini that I did with the mini books. Now it's not actually going to be a tutorial because I've already done the book, but I cut out extra pages so that I can explain maybe how to fold them or you know, how you can put them together. And the one I did was on page 15. So I'll set that right there next to us, so if I need to point out to the page I will do so. Now just to let you know, I cut out all these but I didn't use all of them, and I'll show you in a minute here. Alright, so here's the cover, and I cut it out the recommended size at 7 inches. It cuts out the holes for you. Then this is the binder piece that goes around like so, and I'm suggesting that you don't put this on until you have all your pages done that are inside here, so you know how to adjust this. So so far we've done the cover and the binder. Okay, set that aside. Now this here I cut out with my gypsy, and I used the welding feature and the plant and school book for the eye and the music. Not sure where I did the heart, and I just want to tell you I've done this album months ago, so I'm not really sure I remember everything, but I did want to share it. This is a Recollections bling, and some more bling here, and then I put some black ribbon on it. I usually do that with my minis for the first page. Then you turn the page here, and I measured the size of the mini and cut out the whole entire rectangle, and then I cut it into a triangle and made it into a pocket. I added some washi here, and then here I just cut out a 4 by 5 3/4, I believe, and then punched the edges and put a little photo mat here with and used my little EK Success photo corner punch. I believe this is from Recollections, I'm not really sure. It is a brad, so I covered the back with a flower, and they can journal or put a picture on there, whatever they would like. Okay, and then this piece here looks like this, and it is actually this one right here. And again, I used my gypsy. This is actually the gypsy font, and it already comes welded together, and I put some little red blings there. So done with that. And then this is actually I think they call this a library pocket, and this is it here, and you get this on your mini books, and it's this one right there, and that's what it looks like when it's all done. But I didn't put it together so you could see how you score it and fold it down, and the tag cuts out with it. Now you can leave the thing open like this, or you can fold it down, whatever you would like to do. So that's that. Now on mine, put the tag in here, put a little sparkly red ribbon. I just left it up. I went ahead and didn't do anything with it. So this one here is this page here, which back to here is that one. And I just used white color book cardstock from Walmart, and then I had some washi tape that I added here that kind of looks like a film. And then the back side of this, I just used some gray cardstock like I did here, and put the little photo corners on it. This is a stamp, and I just left it blank because the person that uses this can fill it out if they want. This is the Calligraphy Cricut Cartridge, which again I used my gypsy and welded it together. And then this here I got a 12 by 12 at Joann's, and I cut a strip of it to just put it down here. Now this tab right here is actually from Fabulous Finds, and gosh, I wish I used this cartridge more often. I may even do a tutorial on some of these because it is an amazing cartridge. And so I cut this tab, and then if you want you can even write something on here as well. And these are really great to use on your minis to put little tabs on there like so, and then it helps the page turn, or just to let that person know like on that page is a certain event if you would like to do it that way. Alright, and then this is the back page, just some sparkly red lettering that I got, and some photo corners. These are some little pre-done tickets. I bought a sheet of these at Remember When Scrapbooking, where I go scrapping all the time. This is some music ribbon, and then some black lettering that I had in my stash. I'm not really sure where that came from, but that's it. And then this is actually a little envelope. And it is this page, this cut right here. So it cuts out like this, and then you put it together, and then that's where the binding rings go in. So how cute is that, right? And they can put maybe ticket stubs or pictures in there if they'd like to do that. And this one I kind of did myself. I lost my creativity halfway through it, so it's nothing real special, but it ended up looking kind of cute. I used some little I'm going to call it ribbon that has little white balls on it, and then I used one of the stars from that 12 by 12 sheet that I got. They can put their photo there. This is a stamp, so I stamped the page, added some washi tape and a little photo mat, and then they can journal down here if they want to journal. And then this one here is another pocket, and I think it's this one here. Yeah, it is. And then I cut this tag out myself. As you can see, look how crooked it is, but it looks cute. So now what I did here was something different. I cut it so it looked like it was a tab. So I self-cut here and then went around and cut here. And that's what it looks like when it cuts out. And you can put it together like so. So just slide that in there like that. And it is on this cut here, which is that one. So, and it's 7 inches, you know, it's perfect. It's got the little holes in it. Probably can't see that. I can push that out. So let me turn it over. I put some washi tape here, and look, you can put stuff in here as well. How cute is that? I made my own photo mat here, just using some scraps of that music paper. I did a scallop punch here and a little crochet flower and some gray ribbon. Now this is this page here, which is this one here. I love this one. This is one of my favorite die cuts, I guess you would call it. And this is what I did with it. I made my own photo mat here and put a big journaling spot on it and some bling. I cut this out by hand. I didn't use a die cut with that. And then these are just little bling blings I got at Joann's. Now this is something I got at Michael's, and this is actually the combination. They're paper clips, and I just put them all together, but I picked the polka dot one because the red ribbon had some dots in it as well. I'm not going to struggle with trying to put that back together. I punched a couple little holes here, ran the ribbon through, tied it in a knot, slid that right on. These are just little photo mats, or they can write about it. And this is underneath here, which I kind of was bummed after I finished that I covered that up because that's really cute. But what I did was I put this on top of that. So, alright, so turn the page here. I made my own little pockets here. I believe I cut these at 4.5 by 2 3/4. And then I basically took about 1/4 inch on each side here, scored it, folded it under, same here, 1/4 inch, and put some score tape on it so I created a little pocket myself. And I cut these tags out using lacy labels. And, you know, they can put their photo here if they want and journal on here. These are little bling blings I got at Joann's. Little butterflies I got at Michael's. And I just wrapped some red ribbon around here, and using my bow maker I made little bows. Then I wanted the pages to kind of flow together, so I put 2 little photo mats here with another butterfly. And this is actually this page here, which I believe it's that one. Yes, it's this one here. No, I take that back. Do over here. It's this page because it has the pre-cut little slots. And I'll show you what I did with that. So we'll flip this over. And I used another piece of that cute little paper and just tucked it in like so. I used some stickers that I had that looked like music notes and then stars. And I used a Spellbinder's scallop square punch. Scallop square die cut. and then just the basic square, so they can put their photo there if they'd like. And then to keep the flow again, I made that page sort of similar, but down here I wrote in my own writing, Shining Star Forever. And that was it. Now, I did mention, that's how the back looks, that there were pieces that I didn't use, and it was this one, this one, this one, and this one. And I just, you know, I didn't really think that there was anything that I could put, anything else I could put on these. I mean, I may go back and put these in, you know, someplace at the back maybe, or, you know, I'm not really sure. Or I may just use them for another album. But that's the 4 cuts, that's what they look like there. Alright, so I think I covered everything that was in the album. I'm going to finish up putting some more ribbon on the binding rings. And this is a stamp that I had, music stamp. Stamp on that. I think I covered everything. Alright. Hey, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll do what I can to help. I'm certainly not an expert at this cartridge, but I think that if you just stick with this recommended size, for this one is 7 inches, you'll do just fine. It's not too thick. Alright, everybody, thanks so much for watching. I hope this was helpful, and let me know if you need anything. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.